Good evening, everyone, and really thank you, President, for the invitation. It is extremely inspiring to be part of this intellectual marathon and to feel a little bit less alone as an institution, pushing for sustainability and for social justice. It's really so important to feel that so many other very important parts of society are pushing in the same direction. So I know we are late. I'll try to be as quick as possible. And also because many things that I wanted to say have been said very eloquently from other speakers. So the pandemic, I think, made it clear, or made it a kind of augmented clear, as was said before, this augmented awareness and understanding of how interconnected we are, but also made it extremely clear how interconnected the issues are, how health impact education, the economy, democracy, violence, inequality. And for the same reason, now that we are looking at the situation and we are thinking about the future, we should really be mindful of this interconnection, because any new world, any new society will need to look at this issue holistically. And what we're calling, and I'm also happy to see so many of you from different angles calling for the same thing. We don't want to go back to the society the way they were. And I think that the Black Lives Matter also show us the fragility and the failure of our society. And we don't want to go back there. We need to create a new world, and we need to create a kind of a new paradigm. We need to create a new sustainable way, a new fair way, a new green way in which society can be designed inclusively and can really help and support everyone. And I think when we design new society and in this new world, we will need people like you. We will need the creative and art. And I think it was also asked from the previous speaker, 2 speakers ago, why art and what the role of art and culture. So for us, the UN SDG Action Campaign, art plays a very instrumental role. Art throughout history always helped shape, helped achieve great change, and at the same time helped citizens and community to understand their time, to really understand what was happening and the role that each one of us could have to be part of the change, could be part of the innovation. And I believe that this is now the time. We are in a turning point, and we really need art to help and shape and change the behavior of people, so that we can all be part of the change. And as Bertolt Brecht wrote many years ago, art is not a mirror of the reality, but a hammer with which to shape it. So we really see art and culture as a strategy to educate and to involve the society and to actually change. And another reason for us very important is actually art is one of the only area where people with very different views of the world can actually experience together something. So art can really help and inspire decision maker, politician, and activist to give them the illumination and the inspiration to then make the bold changes that our society need, and actually to reverse the populistic approach which now is dominating the public debate as an epidemic. So we really, at the Action Campaign, we believe in the power of art, the power of culture, and in changing people in helping people to experience what they are going through. I think a few speakers ago, somebody said very eloquently how art and culture can really help people relate to the crisis that we are going through, the ecological, the health, but also the social and economic, as was also said. So what I would like, and it's I'm going towards the closing. Really, it's an invitation to all of you to really help and join our movement of art and culture that want to somehow have art activation through street murals, through land art, through music hall. Use any possible means, immersive media, creativity to really inspire the change that is needed. And so this invitation, and I hope that this meeting is just the beginning of a joint path that we can have together. And let me close with a quote that I used 1 year ago, and I tend not to want to use it again, but I think in today's pandemic, this sentence has all a new meaning and is so relevant. And it's a quote from Lewis, and he said, "You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending." This is now, this is us. Let's do it. Thank you.